Hey parents, this is Pastor Michael and this is FC in a Minute. The past 2 weeks, our students have been in a series called Navigating Culture, where they've been learning a 3-step process to faithful living. Those 3 steps are world, word, and walk. Last week we talked about how our worldview is shaped by God's word. The foundation of that worldview is built upon God's 4-part story: the creation, the fall, redemption, and restoration. The more that we understand what God has done, the more we'll be able to understand what God is doing now and what He's calling us to do with Him. This week, we're focusing on how we can live out that Christian life in our culture. Ultimately, as Christians, we're called to live in the world, but not of it. We want to help our students understand how to put on display the God that they claim to follow. We also want to help them live out their purpose. So my hope for tonight is that they will go home with some practical tips on how to live for Him. Here are a couple of questions that you could discuss on the way home. In what ways have you seen Christians follow the map of culture rather than the map of God's Word? In what ways have you seen Christians withdraw from the culture? Are there times when our faith in Jesus requires us to withdraw from our culture? This has been FC in a Minute. You can catch the full message from Wednesday night later on in the week on YouTube. In the meantime, go and make much of Jesus.